welcome back with me again, Tessa, as your tour guide. So in this day 2, we're gonna have some tour in Mojokerto, of course, but especially we're gonna visit some destination in the area of Trowulan. Okay, but before that, guys, I remind to you, if you need something or you need some help, you can directly call me or call my partners so we can directly help you. Okay, so before we start the journey, I will tell you about our itinerary for today. Guys. And now is 8 a.m. and we're gonna start our journey for today. And the first destination that we will visit is Trowulan Museum, and we will explore Trowulan Museum for about 1 hour, and then we continue our trip to Pendopo Agung Trowulan, and we will explore Pendopo Agung Trowulan for about 1 hour, and then after we visit Pendopo Agung Trowulan, we will head to Warung Apung Ramawati to have a lunch, and our lunch for about 2 hours, and after we have a lunch, we're gonna continue our journey to visit Kedaton Sumur Upas Temple. And the last destination that we will visit for today is Buddha Tidur, and we will explore Buddha Tidur for about 1 hour, and then we will continue to Al Ittihad Mosque because we have to do Maghrib prayer, and after that we're gonna back to hotel and have some dinner there, and the end of our tour at 8 p.m. and we will continue our tour for tomorrow. So that's all our itinerary for today, and before we start the journey, please you guys have a seat and please check your friends, is they already here or maybe have not been here, and if you guys have already here, maybe we can start the journey, but before that we have to pray to God. Okay, pray begin, pray never end. Okay, so let's start the journey for today. Okay, when we are on the way to our first destination, I will give you some information, guys. Maybe it's an intermezzo. Yeah, I will give you some information about Indonesia. And Indonesia consists of so many tribes, so many cultures, so many traditions, and there are so many culinary and the others. And I can say that Indonesia is a beautiful country, interesting country to visit when you need holiday, and I suggest to you guys as a tour guide, you have to visit some of tourist destinations in Indonesia, not just Bali, but there are so many tourist destinations that have beautiful panorama, beautiful culture, beautiful nature, that worth it to visit, guys. So you have to try it. And yep, guys, because we visit Mojokerto for today, I will give you some information about Mojokerto. So Mojokerto is one of the city in East Java, and Mojokerto have 18 districts, and there is a village too, and in Mojokerto there are so many tourist destinations that you can visit, especially the tourist destination that we will visit for today in the area of Trowulan. And in Mojokerto have so many culinary that you have to try, guys, because believe me, it's so delicious. Yeah, we have already here, guys, in the Trowulan Museum. Okay, so before we start to explore Trowulan Museum, I will give you some information and history of Trowulan Museum. So this museum is an archaeological museum located in Trowulan, Mojokerto, and the museum was built to keep some of artifacts and archaeological finds that found around Trowulan. And this place is one of the most important historical location in Indonesia because the collection is related to the history of Majapahit Kingdom. And you have to know, guys, that most of the collection of this museum is come from Majapahit era, but not just from Majapahit era, but there is some of other kingdom. Okay, guys, after we visit Trowulan Museum, we will continue our journey to visit Pendopo Agung Trowulan. And before that, I wanna ask you guys, how about Trowulan Museum? Are you enjoy to explore there? of course, you have to enjoy to explore Trowulan Museum. Yep, we have already arrived at Pendopo Agung Trowulan, guys. So, before we start to explore Pendopo Agung Trowulan, I will give you some information about Pendopo Agung Trowulan. So, you have to know, guys, that Pendopo Agung Trowulan is to be located in the location of the former Pendopo Agung in the era of Majapahit Kingdom. Especially, this place is where the Patih Gajah Mada said the Sumpah Palapa. Is it an interesting story? After we visit Pendopo Agung Trowulan, we will continue our trip to go to Warung Apung Ramawati to have a lunch, and the time you have a lunch is for about 2 hours. Okay, after we have a lunch, we're gonna continue our journey to visit Kedaton Sumur Upas Temple. After we explore Kedaton Sumur Upas Temple, we will continue to our last destination for today, that is Buddha Tidur. Okay, so we have already arrived at Buddha Tidur, guys. So before we start to explore Buddha Tidur, I will give you some information about Buddha Tidur. And Buddha Tidur, or we can call it a sleeping Buddha, is a statue that have 22 meters long, 6 meters wide, and 4.5 meters high. And no wonder, guys, that this monument is recorded Muri, or we know as Indonesian Record Museum, as the third largest sleeping Buddha statue in the world after Thailand and Nepal. Oh my god, guys, it's an interesting story. After we visit Buddha Tidur, it means this is the end of our tour, and we're gonna go back to hotel. But before that, we're gonna have Maghrib prayers at Al Ittihad Mosque. So yeah, we already arrived at the hotel, and you guys gonna have some dinner. But before that, I wanna say thank you so much, guys, for the trip for the day, and I wanna say thank you if I made mistakes, and I hope you guys enjoyed your dinner and have some sleep, and we will see again at tomorrow for the next trip. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Good night.